So I'm asked oftentimes about what is a common law marriage, and of all the things that people come in having a predisposed idea about what it is, that's one of the ones that most often is inaccurate. So to be common law married, the number one thing that you have to have is an agreement with the other party to be married. Then you have to hold yourself out as to the public as being married. And so you heard in those two things, there's no component about living together. Many people think, oh, if we live together, then we're common law married. That's not true. The number one missing component when people are trying to prove common law marriage is that actual agreement to be married. And then even if you have an agreement to be married, you still have to hold yourself out. And what I mean by hold yourself out is that you tell your friends, this is my wife. You sign your spouse up on your health insurance. You file joint tax returns. Now, all of those little facts are not the only thing that's looked at. They look at a lot of just little facts in determining whether or not there is a common law marriage, but those are the main ones. So those are the elements of a common law marriage. You might be asking yourself, well, am I common law married? Because even if you have the agreement, you may not know if you have those facts. That's where it's really important to come and see someone who is an expert in family law to go over with you those actual facts and what the pluses and minuses are of the little elements that would prove it or not prove it. Now, if you are in fact common law married, it's the same as a ceremonial marriage. So there's no difference in any of the rights or division of the assets or any of the other laws concerning marital property if you have a common law marriage. The only difference is with a common law marriage is if you separate and live apart for a year or more, then that idea of a common law marriage by operation of law vanishes. So people who live apart for more than a year do not have to get a divorce.